Hey everybody, thank you for pushing play and hopping on and being interested in learning more about the stuff in Shakeology, why everybody likes it, and just kind of diving in a little bit deeper than just my story. So a few things that I know a lot of you probably are thinking is, well, I've tried Herbalife, or I've tried Isogenics, or I've tried Thrive, or I've tried X, Y, and Z, because there's a handful of them out there now. So I'm going to just dive in a little bit deeper, share some quotes with you guys from challengers and stuff the company has heard, and just kind of being open and honest about what I see when I read the label and why I believe that those things are important. So Shakeology can aid you in losing weight. Some people do use it as a meal replacement every single day, so that will help. I personally do not. I will have it for breakfast because I'm not a breakfast person, so at least then I'm starting my metabolism by having something in the morning. But I also have it as a snack. And I know a handful of my challengers just try and fit it in whenever they can during the day, whether it's shaking it or actually blending it. So it's super easy, simple to bring on the go. Even if you buy the big bag, it's super easy to portion out into Ziploc baggies and throw them in your backpack or throw them in your work bag, and then you can make it when you have time at work. It improves your digestion and regularity. That's another great thing. If you have it in the morning, you know you're going to have the benefits all day. Even if you slip up and eat something you're not supposed to, it just increases regularity and just makes you feel better. Another thing a lot of people have said is it increases your energy and stamina, and I personally have noticed that. I don't see really a difference whether I have it in the morning or the afternoon. I definitely feel better after I've had it, but I know a handful of people have it in the morning so that they're ready to go and know that their day is starting off on the right foot, and that way you're benefiting from the junk food cravings all day long versus just whenever you have it after. So a few quotes that I've heard from 99.9% of my challengers and corporate has heard is, I feel healthier. Shakeology curved my cravings. It helped me get more energy. Shakeology helped improve my digestion. Totally worth the money. I was super hesitant, like I mentioned on my other video, of the money, and I don't even blink an eye now when I pay for it every month. It ends up coming out to $4.60 a shake, which compared to some companies may be a little bit more, but I believe that you are getting so much more because of how in tune Beachbody and the scientists that create it are to the ingredients that they pick and select, and it's amazing how much time and energy they put into finding everything that is best for us as humans versus just coming up with a formula and getting it on the shelf to get the sales. So now we're going to talk about a few of the components of Shakeology. The first one that pops up most often is protein and amino acid. And Shakeology has pea and chai and quinoa and flax. And the vegan option does not have whey, so that helps if people have a sensitivity with that. I personally can't digest it, so I love the vegan options. And then antioxidants and superfruits. I was blind to this. I knew we needed antioxidants, but I just assumed I was getting it in the other fruits and vegetables that I was eating daily. And to come to my surprise, I wasn't, or a majority of how much I was supposed to have, what I was not getting. So this helped a lot with the kuma kuma and the acerola cherry, bilberry, goji berry, green tea, pomegranate, just things that you don't typically go to grab off the shelf, you're getting in this shake every single day. And phytonutrients and super greens. So we all know that vegetables are a huge part of our diet, or at least should be. I know a lot of people are not fans of vegetables, and that's okay. So this helps get your spinach and your kale and your moringa in every single day. And there's some other ones on here that I just can't pronounce because I'm not a nutritionist. And then adaptogen herbs, which also I had never heard of, and don't feel bad if you haven't, because I totally had to do research to understand a lot of this, and I'm totally willing to answer questions whenever you have them. There's some ginkgo in here, and maca, and relish, so again, things you don't typically go to the shelf and buy, so you're just adding more awesome things to your body. Prebiotics and probiotics is definitely what I was missing. Being lactose intolerant, I cannot take multivitamins and have to watch some other pills that a lot of people do, like omega-3 and fish oil. I have to triple check because lactose is a filler in a lot of those pills. So I was getting very, very sick, but also not getting everything I needed daily. One reason my digestion was so messed up before Shakeology. So these prebiotics and probiotics have done wonders for me. Like, no joke, night and day difference. You can ask any of my family, any of my friends. I can now eat way more food than I could before and not have to worry about what I'm really putting in my body. So a lot of that is that I am eating a lot more clean, but even coffee, a lot of the time I would get sick, just a lot of random things, and it was never known when I would get sick, so it was a pain in the butt. So these prebiotics and probiotics are so important. So some of the ones they have in there are yakin root, chicory root, which you probably have never heard of unless you are really in tune with your nutrition. Digestive enzymes, cellulose, lactose, but I believe the vegan does not have that because that would make me sick. Intravas. And so what do all these things do for your body? I know a lot of you are just starting your fitness journey or have fallen off and want to jump back on, which I totally, totally love. And these are kind of some of the things that this shake does for your body that the others may not, or you may not even have thought about. Protein helps build lean muscle and reduce cravings, which most of you probably know. You eat more protein when you are working out because your body needs it because it's metabolizing stuff faster. These exotic superfoods and minerals provide antioxidants that help fight free radical damage and help support a healthy immune system. So if you paid attention in health class, you do know that vitamins and antioxidants help keep our immune system up and running and up to date and as healthy as possible. So you're just reinforcing that every time you have a shake because you are always getting the vitamins and the antioxidants you need in just that one shake. You don't have to try and plan out how much vitamins you need to get out of all the other food you are intaking. Phytonutrients help support health and vitality. Adaptogens have both traditional uses to help the body adapt and respond to effects of stress. So if you are an anxious person, if you are just going on fumes because you work so hard and have to put food on the table for your families, or just love being a busy bee, this is going to help just regulate your body and keep you balanced even on those really, really hard days. Probiotics, prebiotics, and fiber help support regularity and digestion help. So we talked about that a little bit, how you may be missing these things in normal food, and most people don't even think about it because you either know you get sick from a food, you know you don't like a food, or you love it, so you just eat it because you love it. Enzymes help nutrients absorb and healthy digestion. So just making sure you put what you're supposed to in your body, which we'll talk about again later this week. There, I think, is about it for that. There's a couple stories that I will share in another video because I think success stories and hearing from people that have had different results than me is super important for you all. So I hope that I didn't confuse you too much and you made it through the whole video. I know it's getting kind of long, but it's super important information, and I encourage you all to ask questions below or shoot me a message. Thanks for being so in tune.